Hello. How are we doing? I'm going to be checking out, so we've got the Arc Raiders playtest. Or what was it called? Server Slam? First time I've played it, I've switched to the 9070 XT. Gonna have a look at it on that. Just bear me 2 seconds. I'm just trying to fix up some stream settings. And I'll try and go live on Twitch as well. Sandwich Power, yo! Day. Yo, King Striker, hello. Ori, yo. Okay, so I should be live on Twitch now as well. Like I say, I've switched over to the 9070 XT. I'm going to be having a look at Arc Raiders. I think this is called the Server Slam, isn't it? I think the playtest was the thing that I missed. I don't know, it's one of the two. Or like the last thing was the beta. I never got a chance to play, so this will be the first time playing it. So bear with me if I'm terrible. It's thrusted me straight into, I think, the tutorial. I haven't actually even looked at settings or anything. It is Unreal Engine 5, so... by the same developers as the finals, though, isn't it? So I'm expecting it to actually... I always thought that game actually ran okay. I'm going to put it on... just going to go native at first. 100%. 100% resolution scale, so I'm at 4K here. 380/40 by 2160. I don't really know many of these settings. 75. Motion blur off. We'll max everything out. Which I assume this is epic. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, epic. Is there any ray tracing? Doesn't look like there is. Or at least not any settings. Ray traced wise. VSync off. Does have frame generation. We'll check that out. Just not yet. Let me know on the game audio too. I have hopefully made the game louder. I'm not sure how loud it's going to be when I start shooting and stuff. How loud's that? That was pretty loud. Turn it down a tad. Just let me know, I guess. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well if you're on YouTube. Try and get as many likes as we can. Also consider following my Twitch if you'd rather watch on Twitch. I'm also streaming the same thing there. If anything on Twitch, it's a little bit... there's less delay on the stream on Twitch, so you see stuff a bit earlier. Look at gaming, yo! Right, let's get the overlay sorted out. There was an RTX label. Oh, was it in the settings? Let me look. It might just be Lumen, most likely, as opposed to like hardware ray tracing. Probably on... oh yeah, global illuminations, you mean? Oh, it is. There is a ray tracing setting. You're right. Sorry, for some reason I was looking down here. I was looking down here at like the qualities, but yeah, you're right. There is... I think this is the same setting as the finals, right? From what I remember. It's been a long time since I played that, but I remember it looking similar. Static, yeah. It's the same in that aspect, isn't it? That also had static. We'll leave it maxed out at first, and we can just play with it as we need. Improper 64, yo. I do have a streaming PC, yeah. Just have a little look around here. Straight away, my sensitivity is... it's not good. How do I change that? Crank that up. Get this dialed in. Okay. I think this is a tutorial, so I guess just bear with me. I need to learn the ins and the outs. What we got here? So in this bit, it's in 60 FPS, which for 4K, I'll take that. I wonder how stuttery it's going to be. Frame time looks a bit choppy, but overall, I would guess once we're in the actual proper game, I would almost assume this is probably going to be a bit less, but 55, plus there's not really much going on there, is there? Lighting looks very nice though, look at that. And look at our VRAM, 6.4 gig. I love to see that at 4K, I tell you. It's been a long time since we've seen VRAM like that. Dude, I need sensitivity so I can, you know, be turning like this. I like the look of this so far though. It's interesting, isn't it? Kind of reminds me a bit. What was that? What was that game that completely flopped? The day before, was it? The day before? I've just died.
Told you someone was prying the door. Jackpot. Bandages.
This is 4K at the moment, yeah. You're trying to stream through your 9070 XT and your quality is way better. Yeah, I'm streaming off a 4080 Super. Crouching lets you. EA, yeah. I must admit, this kind of interface looks like the Star Wars Jedi game. Doesn't it? It looks just like it. Do a quick test like this. It'd be good to... Don't know how long this tutorial bit is. Try and get into the main game as quick as possible. But fairly like impressed by it so far. It's not been, that's not too bad, is it? Can I just take everything? There must be a way I can just take all, right? What's this about? I have absolutely no idea. It's more of like a... I think it's like a extraction shooter type game. I think I'm just doing the tutorial right now. First time I've ever played it. I did try and get on the... I did try and get on the beta, but I never got access. FPS drops quite a lot when I shoot. If you notice, there's a lot of... Not really seeing it there. There's quite a lot of sparks and stuff coming off. That looks like it hammers the FPS. This game's amazing. It's a shame. Dutch guy, yo. Yeah, I don't think... It doesn't come out until later in October, though, right? It's not directly on Battlefield 6. It is in a bad time, I guess, between Battlefield and COD, really, isn't it? But it'd be good to mix... You know, you can switch between games. How do I buy my hardware? With money? How else? I don't steal it, if that's what you mean. I just save my money and buy it. Is there another way? I suppose maybe get it for free, but no, I don't. I just save my money. save my money and buy it. The game is ready, they should just launch it. Yeah, well, I guess this is a server slam, isn't it? So it's not so much. That means the game pretty much is ready, but it's to test the actual servers. So the game could be ready, but if your servers aren't ready, you're in big trouble.
This elevator has been out of commission. Security to the slingshot.
It's more to just stress test it, so when it does release, it won't, you know, it'll hopefully won't be too many issues.
When the elevator stops, exit with your hands raised. I cannot.
How's the game audio? Is it too loud, too quiet?
How'd you make it here by yourself?
Hard to tell.
Who are you?
So it looks pretty good so far. 60 FPS, I think, for 4K. Which one looks like me? Probably this guy.
A bed down here in Speranza sure beats sleeping outside. But it's
Is there a
getting pretty crowded.
story mode? Because it seems to follow some sort of story. Frame times look strange a bit. Yeah, it might be anti-lag. I'll switch it off and see.
Everything has a price, and it's always higher than you think.
This is a closed test. It's you don't have to pre-order. No, anyone can play.
I wouldn't worry about other raiders.
It's on Steam now. You just need to click. If you go onto the Arc Raiders page, just click Play Now, and you can just install it.
A lot of people down here in Speranza,
You don't need to pre-order or anything.
If you want in on the fun, just head up to level 4. The tubes there will take you all the way to Berry City.
Okay, here we are. This room is the best I can do for you now. It's a dump, I know, but you'll learn to love it, I'm sure. Come see me when you're settled in.
Don't lie, I stole it. What, the GPU? No.
The storm is mostly. We'll need plenty of materials for repairs. I'll mark some good loot.
Imagine trying to actually pocket a GPU from like a... The thing is, in England, they don't even sell... I don't even know where you would go in a shop to actually buy a graphics card. Like brand new. You don't really see it, at least where I live. The only place you ever see GPUs is in CEX, second-hand ones. I don't even know where you'd go to buy a brand new one. It's all online. I think there's some places up north where, like Scan in the UK, I think you can actually go to the warehouse and pick your GPU up, but it's too far from where I live. What have I got to do here then? Visit any area. Right. Drop me in. Wes.
You managed to weather that storm. A supply run should be no bother at all.
How do I just play? Play. Alright, just drop me in, straight in. Fill squad. Hang on, hang on. Joining game is too late. It's too late. The damage has been done. I'm gonna have to take on the whole lobby myself. PC World Currys? No. Well, maybe, but in the one in Currys near where I live, there's no GPUs. It might just be where I live, though. I honestly don't know where you would go to... They have, like, pre-builds. So, like, in Currys, they have pre-builds, but not just, like, GPUs you can just buy. It's online. They don't even have... I was hoping they'd have some handhelds in Currys, but they don't have that either. They don't really have much in there. Overclockers, yeah. Overclockers and Scan. I think you can pick up... You can go and pick them up, can't you? But I think it's like up, not up north, maybe Birmingham area. I don't know. Still way too far from where I am. Like, I can just order it online and it comes the next day. There's like no reason for me to go and pick it up. So it's dropped me straight in. It's dropped me into actually the proper game now rather than the tutorial. And as I expected, it's looking a little bit less, about 10 FPS less here, 49. The lighting though looks pretty good. Looks good in here at least. And overall, probably going to average maybe somewhere between 50, 60, I think. Because we do see some dips down into the 40s. Frame time still looks really choppy. I wonder if that is anti-lag. I'll maybe switch that off. Power's max 330. I think VRAM's gone up a bit as well compared to the tutorial. It's not massively that much more though. 7.5 gigs. Crazy low. But we know that with Unreal Engine 5 it doesn't really particularly use a massive amount of VRAM. This is half the amount on Battlefield 6. I'm using like 15, I think, at 4K, wouldn't I? Ellis, yo. Malls don't have PC part shops. No, not really. Not where I live. I don't really think there's. There is computer shops, but not like I'm talking more of like, you know, there is PC shops where you could maybe go and get like a lot older GPU, but I mean more of like a brand new release GPU where like you can go in and collect it type thing. There's nowhere around that. It's all like online. Like, you know, if a 5080 Super was to come out, there's no way you can go and like get that or anything. You have to just order online. The older ones or pre-owned ones, yeah, you can get. Like I say, in CEX, I don't know if you're from England, but that's like a second-hand shop. They have GPUs. I see some 30 series GPUs in there. In your country, right? Is that America? Or? I know America's quite good for that. In London, you can probably... there's probably places more. I think it's just maybe where I live, there's just not really much demand for it. I don't know. So, I think it looks pretty good graphics-wise. What do we think? The lighting looks really good. And overall, really impressive. Really impressed with the performance, considering we've got ray tracing fully maxed as well. Let's see if we can maybe... I do wonder if it's anti-lag causing that. I'll try with it off at least. What do we... Frame time. Looks a bit better, doesn't it, there? Still these, like, really minute spikes in it, though. They don't look as large with anti-lag off. Do they? Or is it just the bit that I'm at? Yeah, like the peaks and the troughs are like higher and lower with anti-lag on. It's still doing it with it off, though. It just doesn't look quite as bad. Now, I don't really know what I've got to be doing. I guess it's just a collect extract type vibe. Have a little look around. Kind of gives me Division vibes a little bit. Or like Wildlands or something. In terms of the third person aspect. Too far for you as well, yeah. Yeah, when you can pay like a $5 or whatever for it to turn up before like 10 AM the next day. There's just no point in going to get it. Although I do miss the old days where you'd used to queue up at midnight to get a game. You remember those days? This actually, now thinking about it, reminds me of Star Wars Battlefront. It really is that vibe. Third person on Star Wars Battlefront. It's this... Remember that map with the... Was it like red? The sand, but it was all red. In Star Wars. Why do the textures look really low here? That'll just load in. It does have FSR4, yeah. Although, I believe so. I've got it enabled in the Adrenaline app. Can I show you? Adrenaline won't open. Oh, it's doing that thing again. It's doing this thing. It's doing this thing for me the last couple of days where it just won't open at all. I've got it enabled, but in-game it says 3. But I think that just overrides, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure. It said it's active, so I assume that means it's available in-game. But it still just say 3 instead of 4 in-game. I'm going to try and drop the ray tracing down a little bit. Should we maybe drop it to static and see? Not quite getting 60 FPS average, a little bit under. What does static? That improves things a little bit. Not a massive difference. I'm going to shoot this. Whose idea was this? What have I done? Whose idea was this? My gun just... I'm dead. My gun just won't reload. How do I heal? Oh, that's all gone so badly. Surrender. All right, let's just cut that out. We'll cut that out of the stream. Wait, I'm gonna try and jump with other people just to try and follow someone around. Absolutely no idea. I thought, well, I'd easily take on this. Easy. How do I just fill squad? Boom. Because then I can just follow. If you're ready for the full game experience, you can let the storm aftermath come to an end. Arc will return to its normal danger levels. Oh, I've lost everything, haven't I? We don't need much, because let's be real, I'm going to die again. What ammo does this take? Medium. My gun, for some reason my gun wasn't reloading. It was like reloading 2 bullets. Or something. Was I just being stupid? Oh, that'll do. Have another player's close. There was another player close, was there? If it's worth getting a 50-90 because you kind of got a 40. Probably not. Realistically, it's only, what, another year and you'll get a 60 series. I probably wouldn't bother at this point. I'm just going to follow other players, though, because they probably know what they're doing. And I absolutely don't. But with ray tracing set to static, that does improve things probably by about 10 FPS? Hopefully you see that average above 60, which looks like here we're seeing that. Might still get the occasional dip under, I think, and a little bit of stuttering too. Is there a way I can just take everything? Split. I just want to take everything. Have I done 1440p yet? No. No. I'll switch it back to max and maybe check out some FSR4. I want to try and... get through this reasonably quick if I can, because I need to maybe do a slightly shorter stream today. So I'll put it to quality here. Now it says 3 here. I'll have to maybe double check later. Can I show you? For some reason, Adrenaline's just like fully not opening for me. So I can't show you, but it is, it was, I checked before the stream and it was overridden with 4, so to be fair, we probably can tell. If the ghosting is horrendous, it might be 3, because that's always pretty bad. Have I tweaked my 9800X3D? No. What CPU? Yeah, 9800X3D I've got. I was thinking I'd probably wait. Yeah, I think maybe when the 5090 first came out, it would maybe have been more worth it if you could get quite a bit of money for your 4090. What is this? It's definitely not really a massive upgrade. There's not that much better. Obviously for features, maybe like multi-frame generation, but actual performance, it's not it's not like insane amount more. But if you sold your 4090 and you got most of the money, then maybe an upgrade could be worth it because you're not really paying anything for it. But to do that now, it's probably less worth it. I guess it depends if you can be bothered with any of that faffing about. Some guns reload 1 bullet at a time. Yeah, I would shoot, but I feel like that's maybe not a good idea. I'll give myself away. Overall pretty good though. FSR here, FSR quality, it's giving us 90 FPS. Honestly, I think it's probably fairly similar to performance to the finals, really. Maybe slightly less, but it's been a long time since I played it. But I remember that being around about 60 with ray tracing completely maxed, and I remember going to static on it. Didn't change the FPS like a massive amount. See, I think, you know what? I think these guys actually have no idea what they're doing either. Which 9070 XT? Gigabyte Gaming. I just did the mission, I think. It does have frame generation too. I've noticed this, look. See, I'm getting 88, 89. When I ADS, look at my FPS. It comes down quite a lot. Look, here it's down to about 80. It's just weird because I can feel that. Like, I can see it in the FPS. On the actual... like, visually see it, if that makes sense. There should be voice. Yeah, there is. I got it switched off just because when I stream it, sometimes it's difficult. I thought I could hear someone running around. Oh, does that mean someone's been here? Not sure if that means someone's been here. There's nothing in any of these. The door's open. There's a drone thing. Is that the sound of a gun? Yeah, I can hear someone shooting. Can I change the angle? I must be able to change the view. How do we do that? Switch. Is it tab? No. Oh yeah, that's definitely shooting. How do I switch? Shoulder swap X. Oh, there we go. That'll definitely be useful. What's that I hear? There's a body down there. It's down here, isn't it? It's in that building. It's gotta be. Something's kicking off. What is that? That's what I hear. That's what I can hear walking around. Yeah, FPS has come down quite a bit here. Look, 70. Should we, let's have a look at frame generation on as well. Switch that on here. Now we're talking. 130. See what this feels like. Straight away, I think it feels fine. Doesn't feel too different. What does that mean? Does that mean someone's there? GPU need 100%, what do you mean? I wonder how big the map is. Oh, don't let him see me. That's not good. That's not good. Get inside! There's a body here. I don't like this. I don't think it can get in. Someone's sniping? He just got shot. Oh look, there's... I'm dead. Oh. How are you supposed to know? That just was not obvious there was people that close. I figured maybe there's people in the building, but they were insanely close. I think he's actually just got him, has he? Oh no, we're both down. That's good. Where did the third player go? Did he just quit? Oh, well that's not gone particularly well. It's my only issue, I think, with extraction games is it's very hard to, like... It's very hard to get into a game and actually play it around to try and understand what you need to do without having to... I had that issue when I tried to play Tarkov. It's very hard to, like, get into the game and, like, actually figure out what you need to do because you're kind of battling with people who actually understand what you need to do and, like, how the game flows and stuff. I'm going to take that as an opportunity, though, maybe to drop down to 1440p. So, probably not the end of the world. How do I... Don't really know this overlay. Where's settings? Let's... I need to try 8K on this. Nah, there's not enough VRAM. Really, you need... Even 24 gig is not really enough for 8K anymore. Seeing that on my 5090, we use way over 24, so we absolutely don't have enough on this. It would not be good. Gonna go back to native, so if we switch that and frame generation off, let's drop down to 1440p quick. Should hopefully be able to do it without really restarting the game. Just change it in game. I've already done it for me. Look, 2560 by 1440 there now, so we're at 1440p. Display resolution, go full screen. So there, 2560 by 1440, you can see that we're 100% resolution. Graphics maxed again. We're using TAAU. Do we have a native AA? We do have a native AA. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to leave it on that one first, but then let's check native AA out as well. See how much of a performance difference that is. Frame generation off. That was 4K using FSR4 and frame generation just then. That's how we had 140 odd. It's about 80-ish, 80 to 90 with just FSR quality. Let's... Oh, this interface is kind of weird. Reload out. Oh, it just gives you a free one. You might as well do that. What do we think of the game so far out of 10? What do we think of the game out of 10? Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well if you're on YouTube. See if we can try and hit 100 likes. We're halfway there. I think the... it's still very early on. I mean, I've not really played that much. I like the kind of concept of it. I think the game looks cool. With the third-person aspect and stuff, it looks quite immersive and a little bit refreshing. I'm just not entirely sure. It doesn't seem like there's much to do. Is there like... I assume there's missions to do, you know, run around and do missions. Like, there's not going to just be just shooting other people. Or those droids. Now, I don't know what this loadout is. We'll just have a little run around. Oh my god, I think the game's crashed. Whoa. How did we not crash then? I was almost certain that was a crash. That is nuts. $1440p though. Getting about 100 FPS. Dipping down a bit there, 90, 91. What's everything else looking like? VRAM hasn't really changed much compared to 4K. We're still just under 8 gig. Power's about 330. That hasn't really come down at all. But we are seeing a good... about 40 FPS increase going from 4K to 1440p. We'll check it out in a sec with the ray tracing set to static. That'll give us maybe another 10. Maybe a little bit more. This game has no throttle issue with CPU. I'm not sure what you mean. No. Throttle issue with CPU. You mean like a bottleneck? Did this game officially release today? No, it's like a test. Anyone can play. You can if it's on Steam. It's like a server test. There are bosses in the full game. Oh, okay, so this still actually... There's aspects of this that'll be in the full game that aren't in this. That makes sense. It does... Yeah, it does feel a little empty as to, like, I'm not quite entirely... I'm just sort of... I'm coming! I just kind of be running around and, like, not really anything to do. Did you get him? I'm scared. This guy looks like he's pro, so I'm just going to follow him. Look at him. I'm dead. Did someone go down then? Dude, I'm sending it. His health is really low. I don't know what this gun is. It's not... Oh my god. That gun is not good. I mean, it was the free one. I can revive him. Wait, what? Nah. Shelton, yo. What are the settings? 1440p native, everything maxed. Only other thing too, it's a little hard to know if I'm like hitting what their health is. I feel like we shot one of those guys in quite a lot. Like quite a bit. And it looked like he went down, but he might have just been sliding. I don't really know what I'm doing. How do we get the free one free? Did we do the free one though? I feel like... Yeah. I'm just tearing through the other loadouts. We'll try this next bit of ray tracing set to static. Sure, I'm eating at the same time. I wonder if controller would be better on this. Also on Twitch, actually, I got the affiliate thing. I need to apply for it. I passed the criteria. So I'll have to apply for that. Is this a single PC stream? No, I have a stream PC. I think in the daytime it looks really nice. A little harder to tell at night, isn't it, when it's so dark? I'm not convinced this weapon's very good on the free one. It might not be a great idea using that. Seeing about 100 FPS again here, so definitely some variance depending, I guess, on where you are on the map. Some bits maybe 90, 95. Consistently, yeah, seeing it dip a little bit there. Frame time is definitely not perfect. Like, look at that there, quite big stutter. Like, the lows don't look great. 19 FPS, 0.1% low. And obviously we had that insane stutter, which almost looked like I had crashed. Somehow recovered. wonder if you take full damage. Freeload it as random. Oh, because it's giving me the same gun twice. Star Wars. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. It's like Battlefront, isn't it? Third person Star Wars Battlefront. What is that? Is that an enemy? No. My sensitivity is still really low, it feels. I had to crank this up to 95. Crank this bad boy up. Help me! Teammates bail me out. I'm not sure also in terms of health. That doesn't actually help my the blue health bar. Which isn't great. So is that actually not the health thing that I need? Yeah, I don't quite know that. Roly boy. The cheeky little roly boy. I'm going to switch. Let's go ray tracing down to static. Actually, first what I wanted to do is I wanted to have a look at native AA. That's going to definitely look better at 1440p because the anti-aliasing... It did look a little bit fuzzy in some bits at 1440p there, so this definitely looks a lot sharper. Maybe slightly less FPS. There's kind of some weird... There's some weird thing where my mouse is like drifting or something. Complex gun parts. What is that we hear? Does the game have FSR4? It appears so. It says it's 3 in game, but I've got it overridden in the Adrenaline app. It looks like... Oh God. It looks like Jedi Survivor. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. The menu looks exactly like that. How do I heal? I don't get it. Why is it not fully healing me? It's not changing my health. I don't get it. So I've got to go into gunfights with basically no health. Save your life. How do you override it? You need to just go into the game on the app and switch on FSR4. I would show you, but my Adrenaline app won't open. Looks good in here lighting-wise, doesn't it? Let's try with ray tracing set to static. So we switch this to static here instead of the dynamic epic. And that should hopefully give us... Yeah, it's giving us 130 there, so I don't think you'll see as aggressive dips down under 100 I think it'll probably mostly will stay above that. Even the average is going to be above that. The blue bar is shield. That makes sense. How do I get the shield back? It's like your armor. They've done it. How do I do it? I might not have what I need to do it. Shield recharger. How do I get the... It's like Apex. There we go. Boom. Bandages for health, shield chargers. Yeah, I got it, thanks. Oh. Went through the stairs then. Do we want to shoot that? Being a little bit scared. Being a bit cautious. You first. You first. If any bullets are coming this way, you're getting them first. You first. You go first. Oh, we're about to be a big doo-doo. And I'm fully out of ammo. How do I get ammo? There's another power cell. Because that, it looks like we're going to have to go hammer. Hammer mode.
Watch out at that door.
Task 99, yo. Light ammo. Savior.
Look there. Here.
Oh, look at that. 12 bullets now. Oh. Oh, it's a whole team. I look like I cracked his shield. That's what that is. Okay, we're getting the hang of it a bit. But the issue is now is I have no ammo. That's not great. Did Blue survive? What? Run! I'm dead. This guy's getting a sledgehammer to the face. Oh! I did hit him in the face. I didn't lie. But apparently you can take that to the face. And you're fine. Okay, maybe I won't go with the free. This guy did survive. How did he survive? Well, he's going to be in trouble if he goes up there. Was that the same team or was that two different teams? We'll try and check out FSR and stuff. I wonder if he can get me back in. He's getting chased. I think I can hear them. Let me see if adrenaline will work now and I can show you. No, it's not going to work. I'll maybe have to restart the PC.
At the Red Lake balcony lift.
This happens to me and I can't open adrenaline at all. But I think he can actually extract here. I don't know if that helps me in some way. I don't use free loadout. I think everything gets wiped anyway, so I don't know if I really care. If I use all my guns and stuff, I don't think it really matters. I'm dead, so might as well just quit then. Return to desktop. No! How do I just leave the game? Of course I don't want to return to desktop. What the hell? Pin adrenaline, it just isn't... Oh, it's open now. There we go. It's running. But that doesn't mean it'll open. It might do in a couple of minutes. It happened to me yesterday as well. To be honest, it happens to me pretty much most days. I just can't open adrenaline, but... There you go. FSL 4 upgrade is now active in the top right. Yeah, let's see, it still don't open. It's running, but it'll probably open in like 10 minutes in the like... I'll be in a 1v1. Oh my god, it's happened. So it's here. All I do, I mean, you can do it on the global level, but I just find the game and then enable it here, that's it. Simple as that. And now I can't get out of this. There we go. Right, so let's try out some FSR now. I'll switch... switching ray tracing to static. It does improve your FPS. It's just not... It's not a massive difference. Gives you maybe about 10 FPS. At best. Which is still better than nothing. I think, like I said, it's very similar to the finals. I remember it being very similar to that. Still even some dips down there to about 90 FPS. So I'm gonna switch that back to the max, and we'll switch some FSR quality on. So we've got it dynamic epic, which is the highest. I'm gonna go... Oh my god. It's giving me the Battlefield 6 effect. This is the exact same thing that happened on Battlefield 6. Remember from the last 9060 XT was doing it, and the 9070 XT was doing it at ultra performance. That's got to be some sort of bug with the driver, no? Why is it doing it? I've never seen this before, and all of a sudden we're getting it in multiple games. All the same exact issue with the trees. Because that is really not good. That doesn't look good at all. And when I ADS, it seems to fix it sometimes. If I ADS over it, it fixes it. Or at least there it did. Now it's back. But yeah, look how bad that is. That actually hurt my eyes after a while. Get rid of that immediately. What app do I use on the left side? MSI Afterburner. Can you turn ray tracing off? No, not fully. It just goes to static. Static. Which means pre-calculated lighting. So I guess that is like equivalent of screen space reflections, I would guess. Which technically is off. Ray tracing is off at that point. But dynamic is using real-time ray tracing. So yeah, static in theory is off. In like ray tracing concept. Or at least dynamic means all of the lighting calculations are done as like in like real time lighting, where static is like it's all just pre-done. There's no real-time calculation, but essentially only a 10 FPS difference though, not like a massive difference. So I'm all on my own here. We know how this is going to end. Oh, what the hell? Why does it sound like I'm firing rubber bullets? I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Oh, I'm actually fully dead. Whose idea was this? Can I hide in a bush? Oh, God. I think I got away. So that's with FSR quality. It's pretty good. Average over 100. Take that. I think overall quality looks pretty good as well. Everything else still definitely very hard on my GPU power. That's still maxed. So even FSR is not really bringing that down at all. There's definitely some fighting going on down there. Is it a team of 3 though? It looks like it's just a guy on his own. Do I dare do this? You think I could make that shot? I hit him. This is a bad idea. I haven't got enough ammo at all. Performance, it's okay. It's definitely a bit of stuttering. Not the worst Unreal Engine 5 performance I've seen. Very similar to the finals, I would say. It's the same developers. Seems relative. I've had some really bad stuttering where it's almost as though the game has crashed, which isn't ideal. It's still kicking off that. Nah. Have a day off. This is the same building from the last game. Alright, looks like we're going in there. Are you excited to play this game? Nice. Yeah, it's free at the moment. There is definitely someone in here. What is... Oh, I don't like this. I hear a lot of shooting, but maybe there isn't anyone in here. I don't think there is. Why does it sound like there is? Is this... Like, that shooting is so close. I'm in trouble. Oh, God. It's some explosive thing. That'll do it. How's the TTK? It's hard to judge. I don't think we've really killed anyone. It's unclear what the TTK is like. It always feels very fast on me, but I can't move. I'm stuck. What the hell? You played during the closed beta? Yeah, it's the first time I've played it. A little bit of a learning curve. Overall, it's a cool concept, though. I'm hoping just maybe the full game, though, has a bit more to it. It does feel a little bit empty. I'm not really entirely sure what I should be doing. Like, there's not really much to do apart from just shoot each other. See, that's really low, look. Someone's definitely knocking about here. Should we have a look with frame generation on here as well? Put that on there. Should get some pretty nice FPS. Looks like, yeah, 200. Probably I think still dip under 200. We'll see, I'll play around a little bit. The foliage doesn't look that great. Quite a lot of pixelation and stuff. The guy was down there, wasn't he, when I shot? Was he down there? See, I think a game that does it really well, Hunt Showdown. I think that game does it quite well. A good mixture of, like, AI and stuff to do, but also the element of, like, other people. I think it does it really well. Like, you have core bosses, and by doing the bosses, it gives your position away. I've actually not played Hunt Showdown. I used to play it loads. I've not played it in ages. But it was a really good concept, I think. Which it sounds like there's bosses in this, but maybe not in this playtest. And how do I extract two? I'm not entirely sure. But with ray tracing, look, 220. Don't think we're really going to... did I say ray tracing? I meant frame generation. Did I say... What did I say? I meant with frame generation. Doesn't look like we're really going to dip under 200. Pretty good. Pretty solid with that. You could do 1440p 240. Still got all the graphics maxed. Pretty decent. Feels fine as well. Don't think you could be able to tell any difference here. I'm going to just go on the zip line just because I think it'll look cool. Oh, it was a bit slow, wasn't it? Can you shoot as well? Oh my god, you can. I wonder how many people are on each server too, or in each lobby, because we don't really see when it's single teams. I don't really see that many people. think someone's probably been here. Because it's giving me 16 minutes, but I don't really know how I... Where do I go, you know? It'd be good to extract. Is it something I can... That almost a little bit shut down. That was that control tower. What's that? Let's go there. Bottom of this elevator shaft. Oh, that's that building. Oh, we're already there. What's that in the lakes? 4K 165. With frame generation and what upscaling? We did have a look. You can rewind the stream a little bit. I'm trying to think what we had. At native, we had about 50 to 60. With FSR quality, we had about 80 to 90. Yeah, with frame generation, I can double back and check, but we did look. I think we had FSR quality and frame generation. You should hit that, yeah, with that. What's the max we can go? I don't really want to go to ultra performance just because it looks so bad. But what about performance? Gives us a little bit of a boost of FPS, 260, 270, but it's not an insane amount from what we already had. I'd maybe leave it on balanced. Get the best of both. You know what, I might shoot that down. Quite loud. So we're going to need that. Probably should use that now. Need to find the elevator. Oh, is that might be these elevators then, isn't it? At the bottom of this elevator shaft. Maybe. I have to go back in that building though. Can you climb? Yeah, 270. We get an average of 280 there. I think the average, if I reset, is probably going to be closer to 270. Pretty good. Shame our power isn't really coming down much, but I have to undervolt that. I'm going to try and maybe see what the... I think that's that I hear. That well sounded like someone. I don't actually even really remember the tutorial. Deliver field crate. Some of them close out. Yeah, well, this is the thing, is I don't know where they are. And I don't even remember what they look like. I see maybe something in there. Surely it's got to be in there. Do I recommend Radeon Chill for capping? You can cap. I mean, you can do any. You can cap your FPS anyway. You can do it in game. If you wanted the absolute easiest way to do it, I would just do it in game. You can do it. I can't do it right now because I've got frame generation on, but you could do it. I guess if you had frame generation on, yeah, you could do it through that. You can also do it through River Tuner. I can do it through here as well. I can cap it here, frame rate limit. Return point shutting down. North complex elevator closes, yeah. See, the thing is I just don't know what, like... There's got to be one in here, loot value high. I wonder if the places change, the locations change. I'm seeing that same issue again with frame generation. My usage has come down again. That's the third game now. It's got to be a driver issue. This could be a lift. This could be a shaft, no? That's a long way. Native performance of 1440p. We had about 100 with everything maxed out. Minutes.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know how to leave. I would leave, but I don't know. Baba, yo. I've got 6 bullets as well. This is horrendous. Going into a loot place for 6 bullets. We'll get this out. Get this sledgehammer out. Have to go to the extraction point. No, I know. I don't know where it is. I would, but I literally don't know where it is. They look like concrete squarish thing with 4 openings on each side. Can you not jump off? They look like concrete squarish thing. I mean, everything looks concrete squarish though. Should have paid more attention in the tutorial. Look it up on the map. Yeah, but I don't... Is that what this is? Cargo elevator. That's one, is it? Is that what that means? Cargo. Is that one? Yes. That's one there then, is it? That's one. How do I get... Oh, I'm going to have to go down. I'll make that, surely. I've got 7 minutes. That's actually quite close. There's going to be so many people there, though. I've got 6 bullets. Oh, no. Oh, I did not think about this. Kind of looks like a machine gun nest from World War II, but with 4 openings. Yeah, I couldn't see anything from on top of the roof. Which driver am I using? The preview one, 25.10.1. See, in the sunlight and this, I think the game does actually look quite good. Definitely getting a bit of ghosting, though, with frame generation on. This is with frame generation, yeah. I'll check next game. We can check 1080p. If I can actually successfully extract. So look, you're seeing, like, on this moving thing, it's quite a bit of ghosting. Oh, dude. Has he seen me? That sounds like it's down here. Yeah. I have a day off.
We have Arc on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way
Oh, this
home.
is bad.
Repeat, 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm dead. Am I? Oh my god. Well, this is going well. Am I playing on low settings? No, this is maxed. Frame generation, yeah. I need ammo. Give me some ammo. I've got 4 minutes. I'm probably not going to get ammo in this, though, am I? Thought I might get, like, if it's random, I thought I might get lucky or something. This is not good. I think I'm just going to have to send it, like, just run. How far am I? 140 meters. I'm just going to have to run it. That thing's right there, though. Go! It's right there. I'm dead. Ah! So close! So close! Wait, if the door opens, I might be able to sneak in. That's hard. I mean, if I just have some ammo there. If you put FSL performance, this is performance. Is the lift coming, do you think? How long does that take? Oh my god, will this work? Will this work? I don't know.
2 minutes left. Last chance.
Oh no, you gotta press.
I repeat.
Oh, you can press it. I'm gonna make it. Oh my god, I'm gonna make it. That's amazing. I made it. I thought I was a goner. That's cool. That's cool. You can do that. Oh dear, that's funny. And we got a load of loot. We'll take it. Successful extraction. Well, let's have a look at... I'll have a look at 1080p as well. Where are the settings? So if we'll go back to native. If I go... We'll do FSR native AA. Just because that's going to look much better at 1080p. Switch frame generation off. And I'll change it on Windows. Just so I can full screen it. Oh, what the hell? What do I think? I normally have it on 6. Then if I switch it down here, change it on the stream as well. Do you consider dropping a like on the YouTube stream? 25 likes of 100. It'd be awesome if we could hit 100 by the end of the stream. So I'm at 1080p now, 1920 by 1080. I've got native AA. So we're at native 1080p. Graphics maxed. We can maybe check out. Let me know what settings we want to see, and I can switch it about. We'll check FSR and stuff though, but at the moment it's native, so I'll try and hop back in another game. See how it does. We had about 50 to 60 at 4K. We had... wait, let me do this first. How do I... No, free loadout. Let's do that again. I had 50 to 60 FPS at 4K, about 100 or so in and around that at 1440p. So it'll be interesting to see what we get here. I think in the menus it looks like I'm capped at 60. How do I feel about FSR 4? It keeps... Why does it keep... Surrender. Why does it keep putting me in games by myself? It's better when there's multiple. It's a bit slow. Am I clicking something wrong? I think FSR 4 is okay. Quality and balance, but the lower presets look really bad. But I think it's a driver thing. I've noticed it now in the last 3 games that I've played. Battlefield 6 also has this crazy, like, ultra performance. It looks, it's the worst I've ever seen, and it's the same in this game. It makes me think it's driver related. I've never seen it look that. Oh, I had field squad off. That's why. I've never seen FSR look that bad at the lower presets, but Battlefield 6 and this look horrendous, and it's the same issue: the flickering, the shimmering, and on the foliage. I've never seen it look that bad with 4. So it gives me the feeling that maybe it's something driver related. They're 2 different engines as well. They're 2 different game engines. Here we go. Oh, it's giving me that stutter again. Look how bad that is. That stuttering is crazy. It fully stops for like a good couple of seconds. That's so concerning. So yeah, when it's doing that, that's really not great. Imagine if you're in a gunfight and it just fully pauses for 5 seconds. That is not ideal. So our low here, look, 0.1% low of 20. We are getting more FPS at 1080p. Only by about 20 or 30 though, it's not a massive amount. Better than nothing. But seeing usage not really go too far above 95, 96. There's an extraction point right here, look. At least I know what they look like now. Imagine if we just extracted straight away. Super Cypher, yo. Is that my teammate shooting already? They are shooting. Are they? No, that's another team.
By that ventilation shaft.
I've just given myself away. I can't vault that. What's this game about? It's not really about. It's just an extraction. Extraction shooter. If you mean story-wise, I don't really think there is anything like that. I've got someone. Oh my god. What the hell? I got someone, I downed someone. But I also got downed. Oh no. I think 2 people are down. Zeus, survive. Maybe go in here, look. Oh no, Zeus is down. Damn it! We finally did it. We might be able to extract though, no? Can I get down from here?
Nope.
If I can get down from here, I could probably extract.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Hey, team up. Hey, don't shoot.
I'm not sure, we just have to surrender, right?
Don't shoot.
I'm not gonna make it.
Shoot.
Ah, I got baited in by that team. I wonder if they're gonna try and make it to the extraction.
Hey, wanna team up?
What the hell?
Wanna team up?
Finally good optimized. I'm gonna do, I don't know though, there's lots of stuttering still. It's definitely not the worst Unreal Engine 5 game, but it's not perfect either. Well, we got a kill at least. We'll take that. I think that whole team, we actually downed the whole team. Which is pretty good. Try and hop back into it because I didn't really look at performance that much. Has anyone else played this yet? What's this, a sniper? Oh. Is it a sniper or some sort of shotgun, maybe? So yeah, I think somewhere between maybe 120, 130 FPS at 1080p, although we're getting some dips down very close to even what we had at 1440p. So I probably would just stay at 1440p, really. What's it like if we switch ray tracing to static here? Going under static. Gives us, yeah, similar again, I think, 10 FPS, more average probably. Around about that. Still lots of stuttering though, like look how bad these lows are here. 0.1% lower, 19. So it's still not great, and you can see the frame time there. Quite choppy. In terms of VRAM, doesn't seem too much difference really between 1080p and 4K. At 4K we had what, 7.5? 1080p I got 6.5, so it's low across the board. You get horrible stutter. I get it. I get it. Just even without upscaling. I think that's what took us out last game, so we probably don't want to mess with that. Quite tempted to shoot. Wanted to actually have a look at low graphics as well. Switch everything from epic to low. How good is that? That's quite a big jump, like 230. That is a really big jump. Test and benchmark, send the GPU to you. No. How about no? Send me £1,000 and I'll send it to you. Plus interest.
Danger.
Oh my god, I hit him. Did we down him? I hit that. The teammate's sending it. Is that him? That is him. Yeah. Here you go, mate. Take it. Where's his teammate, though? Oh, there's a little bug thing. Oh! What a shot! What a shot that was! Holy, we're on a roll. How do I... They've got loads of stuff. How do I just take everything? We're on an absolute roll. Over encumbered? Well, that's not great. How do we just drop stuff? It's all that FPS. Helping me out.
Over there. Look up. Danger.
We're on the roof.
Up there.
What does this look like if we put on FSR as well? We'll actually get some real crazy FPS, I think. Put that on here. Go to quality. Maybe not so much at quality, I think. But if we put performance and frame generation on, that could actually get pretty insane. Where is he? Oh, they're over there.
Warning, here. Warning, there. Watch out, a raider.
There's more. There's a few of them. My armor's only... I couldn't even see that guy. I hit him. Dude, he's wrecking me.
Danger.
I'm hitting my shots, which is good. We've hit them a few times.
Danger, raider, there.
I haven't got any more shields. What the hell? Yes, he downed him. He downed one. Oh, they're both down. Fail. Fail on that. That's that thing that downed me last time. What the hell? There are windows. Oh, I don't like this. There another way out? Gonna drop this down to performance quickly. We need this over 300. This and frame generation. It might do it for us. How do I want to get back to the team, but how do... Oh, I'm dead. How do I get back to them? Drones are OP. Yeah, they down you fast. I think if it hits me here with this health, I'm probably dead. Is there another way out?
Wasp, over there.
Close that so he can't follow me. It's very dark in there. Anything I can loot? Some health or... God, this is a long old area. That's a security camera, isn't it? Did I even hit that? I don't think I did. Am I hitting it? No, yeah I am. Come on, give me something. Oh, yes. See, they're all getting in gunfights. I'm just left out here. Let's get frame generation on here as well. Now we're cooking. 400. Here we go. Bear in mind, this is just standard frame generation. This isn't even multi-frame generation. So I'm seeing over 400 FPS, and we're getting that at 83% usage. So there's like 15-20% usage there that we're sort of missing out on. My GPU temperature is well 39. I don't remember the last time I saw it this low. Oh god. It's followed me round. Just double click. Oh, okay, thanks. That thing is fast. I just want to get out of this building. There we go. Finally reunited. But yes, holding that 420 average. 430, pretty good. GPU power down now under 100. Well, I'm getting 130 there, but I just saw 80, look, 90, 80. Definitely better than when we saw 330.
Rocketeer.
Light shield. I actually got the hang of this a little bit now. They're actually getting some kills and stuff. Look at the trees there. Look how bad the trees look. I think realistically we should actually try and extract. Oh, is that what he's trying to do? That makes sense. Your one draws 220 out. What, native 1440p? Yeah, you must have it undervolted. Call it quick. This is bad. Try and hide in here. Wait for the doors to open. Yeah, he's down. Thunderbolt, yeah. Otherwise it'd be maxed out. Quick, do the computer. There we go, look at that. 2 successful extracts. Let me know what settings you want to see. I'll maybe just do one more quick game, and then I'll have to go. Maybe check out 1440p low as well. We didn't really see that. It might be worth having a look at that as well. So I could change that. Because low graphics obviously does give you quite a bit more. So if we go back to native... And I'll switch it to 1440p. 2560. You get 200 FPS. Is that using low graphics or are you using FSR as well? Sounds like you're doing one or the other. Which, if you're using FSR, that would also actually probably bring your power down a little bit as well. Like that by itself. Normally, at least. Maybe not so much in this game, but I was only getting about 100, 110 at 1440p with it max native, so I'm guessing you've either got graphics turned down or you're using FSR. To be hitting double that. So 1440p, 2560 by 1440. I've got native AA. Graphics though set to low. Ray tracing static, so we'll see how it does with this. Watch 4K, it's seen fine. What have I liked the best resolution wise? I always prefer... I'm on a 4K monitor, so really the best that... It looks as good. It looks its best when I'm at 4K. Games in general. It's 144 Hz, so honestly, I could probably run at like 4K with maybe high instead of epic, and maybe use FSR balance, and honestly, I'd be over 100. I'd probably leave it as something like that, just because 1440p doesn't look quite as good on my on a 4K screen. So most of the time I try and leave it at that. But yeah, we're seeing here 1440p low over 200, so.
This is Shani. Don't forget that you can find different
Sabalidas. Is that your name? It's hard to pronounce. Sounds like you might be at low graphics, maybe. Because we're seeing over 200. Tune it for higher FPS 4K. Well, yeah, that's what I do. There's no point going over 144 though, because my refresh rate doesn't go over that. So you'd only really want to tune it up to that, which yeah, FSR balanced at maybe medium. Medium and high would give me that. I'd have no reason to really go any higher than that FPS wise. There's no point. It's quite bright, isn't it? Graphics definitely don't look that great at low. It's not like Battlefield 6, where I think, honestly, low, you can tell, but it doesn't look too bad. This definitely can tell. Stuff looks low. Texture quality looks quite rough. You're on a G4 OLED, nice.
Over there.
I've got to change it on the screen. I'm at 1440p now. Only issue with using the 9070 XT at 4K though is you do have to rely quite a lot on upscaling and stuff. Especially if you want to reach the higher FPS. which is not too bad. If you have FSR4, the quality's maintained at least most of the time. Look at this. Where are we getting shot from? Whoa. What? I've just been down so fast. I know someone's asking me about the TTK. There it is. Wilco, yo! Thought I was out on the lash today. No, it's tomorrow. Good game, this. Yeah, it's okay. I honestly don't see myself playing this, like, the full game. It's just a bit... I don't know, it's just very slow and, like... Not... I don't know. There's just not much going on. It reminds me of trying to play, like, grind through Escape from Tarkov. Where you're just getting, like, I don't know. It just feels a little bit empty. Crossplay's disabled. I didn't disable it. When did... I didn't turn that off. When did I turn that off? It's on. It's not off. What? It says crossplay's off down here, and then in the settings it says it's on. What's going on? What? Taxis had a flank guy. Yeah, it just seemed... I don't know, we were shooting at that guy in front of me, and I just got down immediately, but I thought I was getting shot from the other side. I know what you mean. It feels a bit like it's had its time already. Yeah, I like the... I think the game feels alright, and it's kind of a cool approach on it, I guess. The third-person aspect. It seems kind of cool art style of it. But the actual game itself, like, I just don't see myself playing it. I don't see myself buying the full game and playing it. Especially with Battlefield 6 out now. Like, I just... Could I see myself playing this over Battlefield 6? I don't, like, no. Although it is a bit of a... It's a bit cheaper, isn't it? Is it like 40 quid? 30 quid? Completely agree. Yeah, I just think I have way much more fun on Battlefield 6, so, like, why would I play this? In a way. It's been cool to check out the playtest, but I just don't see myself really ever playing it if I had the full game. Yeah, definitely tell the lighting. Everything's set to low here. But still mostly holding 200, although dipping down a bit, 190. It really don't look too great with low. Look at the tree. Should have launched beta under early access. Yeah, and I mean, they're releasing it now between Battlefield 6 and Call of Duty. That seems kind of rough. How'd you get up there?
Baron Husk. Wasp up there.
You can climb stuff, kind of partially. It's 27 on CD keys, alright.
Got a wasp overhead.
I think I'm too far away. What do I think about using FSL 304 in this game? If you have 4, then I'd just use that. Would it be okay to use? Yeah, what? Why wouldn't it? Do you mean frame generation? Is that what you're referring to? If you have 4 available, which it does, I would definitely use that over 3. What? I'm confused at what you mean really by would it be okay to use? Like in what context? Upscaling is always fine to use. I wouldn't use any of the lower presets. Ultra performance looks quite bad, but the other ones look fine. Right, so you're speaking specifically about frame generation, not upscaling. Yeah, I mean, it's always going to increase your latency. There's no way to not do that.
Let's go to that supply call station.
Is it fine to use? I think so. It's going to depend, really, how affected you are by latency. If you can tell 10 milliseconds latency, which I would pretty much guarantee most people cannot tell the difference, then it'd be fine. Only issue is if your base the latency is never exact, so saying 10 milliseconds difference is not going to be the case for every scenario. If you have 10 FPS at native before switching frame generation on, you're going to get much more than 10 milliseconds of latency. Depends what your base FPS is. As long as that's mostly over 60, you won't really be able to tell a difference. I can put it on here and I won't be able to tell a difference because I've got 200.
Go to water treatment control.
Before even switching it on, the FPS is already so high, you won't be able to tell a difference here. It's exactly the same. That's a big one. I'm not sure this is a good idea. I have no ammo. This is definitely not a good idea.
Over here.
Running away from that. They're both down. Oh god. Oh my god. Am I going to make it to the building? Please. I'm dead. I'm dead. Stamina. Oh god. The bots or whatever, the drones are so stupidly powered. So dumb. Like if it sees you, you just actually can't. Unless you're really close to a building, you're screwed. You're literally screwed. It kind of seems a bit stupid. Anyway, it's been alright checking this out. I'm gonna have to head off because I've got a load of stuff to do. I'm not gonna be around for the next couple of days. So I don't know when I'll be next on. Maybe in the beginning of next week, at some point. Thanks a lot for watching, though. Hope you have a good weekend, and I'll catch you later.